Okay, so we're in line 4. Their sorrows shall be multiplied who hasten after another god. Their drink offerings of blood I will not offer, nor take up their names on my lips. So he doesn't even want to mention their names or anything on his lips. All right, so look at Psalm 106. So it gives us a reference scripture to Psalm 106, 37 and 38. 106, 37 and 38. And it says, now this is dealing with, okay, about we have sinned. All right, 37, 38. And it's going through a whole series of things, starting with how they had sinned with their, with their fathers, and and whatnot, and even like dealing with the Red Sea and Moses and all of that. So he has like a flashback. He going back and talking about it. But this particular reference scripture is talking about this right here, about their drink offerings of blood I would not offer. And so it gives us that in 106, 37 and 38, where it says they even sacrificed their sons and their daughters to demons and shed innocent blood, even the blood of their sons and daughters, whom they sacrificed to the idols of Canaan, and the land was polluted with blood. All right. And to be honest with you, with all this cultic stuff that's going on, I can see that still happening today. With the way some parents are rearing their children, you might as well just go ahead and say they're sacrificing their sons or daughters, to this, to the vileness of media, music, and movies. Is really, those things have really, and those things are really ruining this generation of kids. And to the point that they really can't hear anything if you're not speaking that crazy language or whatever. So I can see that still happening today. And so what David is saying is that their sorrow shall be multiplied who hasten after another god. And so that's idolatry. Their drink offerings of blood I will not offer. And I remember that in the Old Testament, they offered up, sacrifices and stuff like that. Not their children or anything, but animals and whatnot. But here you have people offering up their children as sacrifices. And I do believe that still happens today with all these missing kids, all these missing children. A lot of them kids probably have been sacrificed already. And that's a shame before God. But like what it says is that and shed innocent blood, even the blood of their sons and daughters, whom they sacrificed to the idols of Canaan, and the land was polluted with blood. And that's happening right now in this country. This land is polluted with blood, and people have no regard for a human life. And I'm not saying not to regard anything for animals, because they are God's creation. But people have more compassion on an animal than a human being. They have more compassion on a snake than a human being. Five. You, O Lord, are the portion of my inheritance in my cup. You maintain my lot. or you uphold my lot. The lines have fallen to me in pleasant places. The lines have fallen to me in pleasant places. Yes, I have a good inheritance. All right. And so he's saying that the Lord is his portion of his inheritance. In his cup, you maintain his lot. It's like when you cast a lot and a lot falls on someone, and he's saying that being that lot has cast, like God is holding the lot, his lot, and that line has lined up, have fallen in pleasant places for him, and that he has a good inheritance. And so when God does line things up for us, our inheritance is good and will be good. All right, I'll see you in the next segment.